Now, whilst waiting for that to code out too, what we can do is click on extensions. And you can see all these different extensions that you can actually add into your project. So for example, you've got like Client, Composer, Debugger, Extension Pack for Java. You've got Go, all these different options for extensions. Then you've got the Remote Explorer, Run and Debug, the source control, and then the actual project. And you can see here it's beginning to build out all the individual files for the project as well. So these are going to be stored locally, which is great as well, because, you know, a lot of people prefer to create stuff locally and build stuff out. And then if you want to see the progress of the campaign and what's been coded so far, you can see this on the right-hand side. So it's like, right, I am initializing the Vite project. I've handled the interactive prompt and we're now installed the necessary dependencies, so Tailwind, CSS, Frame of Motion, Lucide, etc. Right? Now, it depends what you're building out here. If you want to create something a bit more complex like a tool, that's going to take a bit more time to build out. If you're just doing something basic, like, for example, maybe it's a website. A website will be very easy and quick to build with this sort of tool. So, you know, the speed depends on the complexity of the project, and also it depends what you use. I would say in terms of model selection, Gemini 3 Pro is going to be your best option. Claude 4.5 Sonnet is pretty good too. GPT OSS I would never really use, honestly. I think that's designed for local coding, so it's kind of like a SWE engineer. So now it's configuring Tailwind and CSS, installing UI libraries. And now it's beginning to design different features inside here too, right? So you can see it's creating the hero TSX, header, layout, etc. Basically just doing the design functionality as well. Now it can do front end and back end as well, which is pretty useful. The other thing I was wondering as well was like, maybe you can actually code 2 different projects at the same time. So we can test out in a sec. Sportus Nutrition says, this looks cool. Thanks very much. Yeah, I think Antigravity is looking really cool. I think there's a lot of amazing stuff you can do with it. And, you know, bear in mind, like, we're using it for free as well. So, like, you don't even have to pay for the APIs up to a certain limit. So it's implementing the copy functionality and verifying it now. And then what we can do is just open up a new folder here. And I'm going to pull up a previous folder that I actually created and coded with IDE over here. So if we click on trust the authors, yes, I trust them. We've got a website example here. Let's say open this up.